Welcome to the Steady Mom Podcast. This is your host, Black Mom, and I got some guests in the building today. I have an OG in the game when it comes to producing, when it comes to behind the scenes, behind everywhere you should know. I got the one, the only, Jake Thompson in the building.
What's up, man? What up, man?
And to his, I'm dyslexic, so I don't know if it's a right or left. What is it?
My left.
To his left, I have an up and coming videographer in the city. This young cat got my eye because his production level was so amazing. I was like, "Yo, who is this? And what does he do? Who was your father? And what does he do?"
Who was your father?
No, that's the fucking the Arnold Schwarzenegger reference. You guys don't know.
OG.
And I decided to reach out to him because, you know, he was making moves and shaking and doing this thing. And he's working with artists that I work with. And I'm like, hold on, I need to know who he is. And so I got my man, Amar, in the building. You go by Amar?
Yeah, I go by the Amar Show.
The Amar Show?
Yeah, whatever you want to
I love it. I love it. Let's go.
Amar Show, what up?
Hey,
Welcome to the podcast, man.
What's good,
Thank you
guys?
so much. It's good. We have you guys here. It's really good. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Did you see what was happening recently with John Kabongo and the boy Drake?
John.
Kabongo, he's a rapper from downtown.
He's a rapper, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
Motion too, so yeah.
he has emoji.
He's on Drake's radar. Is that?
Well, so what the thing is, what went down was it was on We Love Hip Hop. The man on We Love Hip Hop were talking about the past. The JB was on it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I saw that. Yeah.
Right.
I saw that.
And so they're talking about how nobody really rated Drake, which is semi-true.
It's true.
But
It's 100% true.
yeah. And then what's his face? Friday was like, I should have had my guys, get on the track with them, but none of them wanted to. And then his manager, John Kabongo's manager, went in the bottom in the comments and said, nobody really rated him, and the city wasn't really behind him. And then Drake is really at the end of the year.
Drake knows that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I have a little thing about Drake, a little pattern I noticed about him. Towards the end of the year, he becomes a little feisty.
Oh, really? Okay.
Towards the end of the year, he's like, imagine at the end of the year, he's sitting at home, drunk as fuck. At the end of the year, it's really slow. It's nothing's happening. And he has time. He has time to talk on the internet. So I find towards the end of the day, he's always online. He's always poking around, and he's
just in town. Maybe he's just like in town and he's watching the blogs. He's feeling the city.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. He has a song. Like he's written about that in his music.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers never loved us.
And so he commented saying, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Commenting on John Kabongo's manager, and then John Kabongo went on to a tirade about how we rate Drake, but we're not gonna let Drake talk shit about our team. And so.
I suppose, but the guy wasn't talking shit. Like people didn't really fuck with Drake. Like when he first started, everyone's like, oh, that's the Degrassi kid.
Yeah.
That's true. Like he's not lying about it.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. People were like, that's the Degrassi kid, and he's not hood, and he's singing songs. You have to think like when Drake first started rapping, this is like what? Like probably like 06, 07?
07, I'm gonna say.
07. Okay, so during that era, who was popping? Kanye West,
Lil Wayne.
That was the end of the G Unit run.
Yep. And Ray Jeezy still doing his thing.
So when Drake comes out like, oh, I'm doing a song with Trey Songz, and like I'm doing like R&B rap records, basically.
Nobody really. Yeah.
The city was like, bro, like what the fuck? They're like, what is this shit?
I know. Brand new was like, what the hell is that? Like we weren't.
Yeah, when he did Replacement Gold, that was dope. Like,
that was
stuff
cool.
like
that was cool. He was a little flowing. He was rapping in that one.
But then like it wasn't really like, it wasn't like people weren't. No one rates anyone in Toronto unless you blow up, bro.
I know, and that's the thing.
If we're being honest, like no one really like when he started working with Trey, and then like we're like, because there's a thing in Toronto where it's like, all right, cool, and I feel like this happens a lot. Well, they'll do a feature with a big artist from the States, and it's like, oh, like you just did it for like the money type thing. But then it was like it was like, okay, like he didn't just like send some money, wire some Western Union money to Trey Songz.
He was in the video.
He was in Toronto with the dude running around. He was like
Best friends with Trey Songz.
That's what I mean. They were like they're like I think Drake.
He was in the Wonder Woman video too.
Trey took it to 106 and Park. He didn't have to do that.
Yep.
Like they were like really good. You like from the outside looking in, you're like, oh, these guys are actually friends.
Yeah.
Like doing records. And then when Drake started to get traction, they did the Pop Rose. That wasn't even the only song they did. They did the Pop Rose. Remember, I listened to that shit the other day.
Oh yeah.
Pop Rose, the freestyle.
Vaguely.
Drake and Trey Songz did a freestyle to Remember Pop Champagne?
Yeah.
With Pop Champagne.
Yeah.
With what's the guy's name?
Ron Browns.
Ron Browns. So they did a remix or whatever, and it was Trey Songz and Drake, but they called it Pop Rose, and they redid the whole song.
Okay.
Like that's like the way that you would look at it from, again, I don't know Drake, so but I'm in the city, I'm watching this whole thing go down. You're looking at it, you're like, okay, so they're actually like in cahoots, like they're like. And from again, also from the outside looking in, you're like, oh, like is he really trying to help him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like people, I didn't notice really people paying attention to him and stuff like that until that happened, and then right after that, that was what 2008.
Yeah. And he got co-signed. It was like over.
And then like a year and a half later, Wayne comes.
Yep.
A year later, that's when Wayne comes.
Yep.
And then that's when everybody
The whole world
was like,
knows about it.
Exactly.
and everybody hops on or whatever, because that was during Wayne's. That was Lollipop.
Yep.
So that was when Wayne was like crazy, right? So like right smack dab in the middle of fucking Lil Wayne's enormous
Run.
$1 million in a week.
Yep.
Shit. Like, we got this light skinned kid from Canada singing and rapping on everything.
I know, it's crazy. He even said it. Lil Wayne said it correctly on one of the tracks. What was it? Money to Burn. He's like, "We'll be all right if we have Drake on every hook," and it's the fucking truth.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
And
remember the Ransom freestyle?
Oh, fuck yes, I do remember that one. I remember the freestyle, but I still remember the context.
Yeah,
it was just one big blur.
It was like, you know what I mean? It's like Drizzy, I got us.
Yeah. That was the thing that broke
so
through.
Everyone in Toronto was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Constantly shouting out, like on song after song after song, and then it's like, oh, he signed to Young Money, and we're like, oh, this is sick, like.
Yeah.
But that had never happened. And then like there was a time where Drake was beefing with Cardi.
We had that really close with Cardi. Cardi was signed to Convict.
Akon, yeah. And that was all around the same.
Yep, same time. Yeah.
So it was but yeah, like before that, like he wasn't like, it was like, oh, he's like the
second coming,
the soft light skinned TV kid.
Yeah.
No offense, but that's what the perception was. And then he started like, and then people that were like really big in hip hop. Kanye's going to his shows. Jay-Z's at his shows. He's going on tour doing when he started doing the colleges and shit.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh shit.
And he ends up on Jay-Z's album. What was it, Blue Pit 3?
I don't know. It was just a whole slew of just.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Before we get off the Drake subject, I think Drake of 2000 and like from 2007 to 2010, that Drake is no longer here. I think now the Drake that we have is like
It's 20 years ago. Though.
Exactly. Damn near 20 years.
Like none of us are the same.
Nobody is the same.
I'm not.
Nobody. You're right.
My beats don't sound the same from 20 years.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Shit sounds like
I think what Drake wanted to become, he's become. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
Like the gangster, whoever he thinks he is that person now. I think personally.
Okay.
Because no, I'm saying
I think Drake's fan base is clearly and has always been women. I don't think anyone's like Drake's going to shoot somebody.
And brown dudes too.
No, but I think it's
Maybe, but it's been women. When you go to his shows, it's women, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bro.
just for any artist. I feel like it's good to know where home's at, and I feel like with Drake, he knows where home's at in terms of like his artistry. So he could always fall back on the love songs, the women, wants and all that. But now he has that bag of like where he could talk to the guys too and really make something.
I'm not saying that you can't be a fan. I'm a huge fan of Drake. I've been listening to, since like comeback season. I'm not saying you can't be a fan if you're a guy. That's just.
I really loved his house album. His house album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Honestly, never
I
mind.
liked it a lot too.
It was great. We need more of that Drake, please.
That's because I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Black Coffee.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
And listen to house music all the time.
Same here.
So I fucked with it.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan of house music, you don't
just
fucking
not
get
for
me.
me.
Yeah. No,
I'm okay with it though. That's the thing.
The
Like,
girls
it's not
loved
for me,
it.
but I'm not mad at him for making it. I understand it.
The women loved
Like,
it.
you know, and that's why he's able to be so successful is because he can go do a song with Alicia Keys and then go do a song with Popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then go do a song with fucking, you know, Waka Flocka or whatever the fuck. Does he have a song with Waka Flocka? Probably not. No, he go do a song with The Game and then go do a song with fucking like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And then go do a song with he's all over the place.
Yeah,
and
versatility is definitely a
his
strong
skill
point,
is not
so.
like, oh, he's not just a rapper. And then like people are looking at it, I'm like, no. Drake is a musician, and the people that like Drake the most are people that listen to everything because Drake makes everything, which is why he does everything.
That's true.
That's it. If you're a fan of music in general, music, Drake's not a rapper; he's a musician.
Absolutely.
So you can't just.
I like that. I like.
He's a musician who raps.
Yeah.
I also like him as an actor too. I want him to go back to acting.
Jimmy, I've been waiting on that this whole time.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see him in like a Hollywood movie, like a Hollywood movie. I want to see him on Netflix.
It's so crazy how he's reached these heights with music, but he still has that whole bag to tap into.
Dude, I'm telling you,
He's gonna do the Will.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the Will Smith. He's gonna get like I think he'll get like 44 years old and then get bored of it. Like
But Will Smith was in his late 20s when Independence Day came
I
out.
get it, but maybe
but it was also a different time, and like he was on a sitcom before that. Drake wasn't on a sitcom.
Oh yeah,
Well, Degrassi's a sitcom technically. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
But like with Will, I guess like because he was rapping before he started acting, right? So imagine you're rapping and then you're on a show like that and it pops off to that degree. You're gonna obviously fall back on the music and go with what works right now, you know.
that's
So with Drake, I think it's a bit more
opposite.
I would like to think it's a bit more planned out, where it's like, okay, when music starts sizzling down, he's already secured his spot as like a living legend right now. He could just tap into that bag and get that going, and then boom, that just takes him to the rest.
It's definitely like one-off things here. He was in Anchorman 2. He had one scene,
But
and
that's
then
just
in
like people like I guess satiated, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, happy that he's doing
I'm still
something.
here, you know.
like
I still
I'm
have
sure,
his
like
bag, you know?
100%. He can. I'm sure he wants to. I'm sure he would kill it.
Yeah,
Well, I think the better analogy for that is not Will Smith. It's LL Cool J
Or that.
or Bridget
I
Bag
can give you that. But
You're right.
for sure.
Okay.
yeah.
Because LL Cool J is
And LL was enormous in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s, LL kept the lights on at Def Jam.
100%. Oh, which reminds me, did you see the interview? I forgot. There's a Toronto. I forgot it. He's a journalist as well. He saw Method Man at TIFF this year, and
I've seen that. Yeah.
he saw it.
Like where the journalist asked him about music. And
Yeah, he's like, "No, I'm
"I'm
an actor."
Yeah, I'm an actor. He was like ducking the musicians.
Yeah, yo,
How do you feel about that though? Like
it was kind of weird to me,
same. Like I'm like what? I get.
but I also get it. Yeah,
I think he was joking, and was he at TIFF?
yeah, it was TIFF.
That's why, bro.
He looked mad serious. I'm not.
No, he looks far. Yo,
look mad
yo,
serious.
Method Man. You know, you can't even tell if he's happy or not.
I think maybe he was just. What did he ask him? What
So,
was the question?
Yeah, I need to know.
something about like you guys going back on tour or something like that, something along those lines.
You're asking Method Man if he's going back on with who? With Wu-Tang?
With the Wu-Tang, yeah.
I forget the question. I just
Or
remember
something about new music or something like. Or
Something
actually,
like
no.
that.
Actually, I apologize. He asked him about the craft, like his old work.
Yeah.
He don't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah, to be honest, it's the setting too. It's at TIFF.
I know.
He's there
He
for
don't
a
want to talk
film.
about
You know what
that
I'm
shit.
saying?
I know.
He's like, no, He's like, no. Discuss the movie that I'm in.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
International Film
can see
Festival.
it looks a
Ask
bit.
me about the film that I just did that I'm in, which is why I came to Toronto in the first place.
Yeah.
Ask me about that. We're at the film festival. Everybody knows he's definitely getting his acting money, or you know.
He actually said, I'm not a rapper. I'm an actor.
How do you feel about that response though? Like,
Is he retired from rap? Has he said that he's retired?
He was here a
was he
couple
on
months
the Red
ago.
Bull thing the other?
I'm not sure, but he was here in Toronto with the rest of the Wu-Tang on tour. Couple months ago.
So I don't know about.
Yeah, so he's probably not retired. He's probably just.
He's
to be
trolling.
honest, I think he's joking or
trolling.
I think he's just joking, and he's like, "Don't ask me about the hip hop shit." At this white establishment, like I think that's what I think he was just playing. Like, I think he's just trolling him. I don't think he's like, don't ask me about rap ever again. I don't associate with those people. Like, no, I don't think it's that. I think he's just being like, why you ask me about hip hop at the TIFF Awards?
No,
the TIFF
Lamar, I want to ask you a question.
What's up, man?
So you do videography.
Yep.
Do you mind if I ask what names have you done so far? Like what names?
All right, so I've done Double M.
Oh, I love that girl.
Yo, Double M's tough.
Oh,
Holy,
it smelled like cocoa butter in that room,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, I'm really proud of that one, man. Cause
Which one did you? Which one did you shoot?
Bro, she could rap her
one-
ass off.
Which one was that?
which episode?
Which video did you shoot for her?
What was it's her freestyle? That's
Oh, it's a freestyle. Okay, cool. Oh no, I got it.
Like, yeah, super tough. I don't know. If
Was
you know-
that the one with the UK artist that she did?
No. So that was another one. But
Okay.
there's one. She's like in a boxing gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay, I don't know if I saw.
Did the room smell like cocoa butter when she walked out?
It's all good. I can't say if it's I'm not here sniffing. But yeah, she already my boy.
She knows how I feel about her.
That's sick.
I told her to your face. I'm like, you're
no,
bad.
She's
she's
sick. Like,
she's
first,
dope.
She really-
first time I heard her rap, I'm like, she's nice.
No, I heard a feature she did. Just I forget.
She's
what was a
nice.
part of.
Speaking
Yo,
of rap.
Oh yeah.
No, nah, for real. She just like I don't know. Every time she releases new stuff, she's just upping that ante a little bit more, and it's just like it's really starting to sink in. Like, yo, this is she's really got it. You know what I mean? So
Female artistry, like rap in general, like over the last like 10 years so far, ever since Kodak Yellow.
yeah,
Was it Kodak?
Bodak.
Kodak Yellow?
Yeah.
Kodak Yellow, rather.
Something like
When that track came out with Cardi B, it was like every woman came out. Every woman, every light skinned girl with a BBL was like, yo, I can rap. You know what I mean?
Nicki came out, and then they pitted Cardi against Nicki, so that made Cardi even bigger.
But I feel like Nicki was like the last of Hollywood. Like
Hollywood,
like how can I explain? Like the last of like the Mohicans. Like Cardi was like your every
where it was,
girl. Like she was like, yeah,
yeah.
Nicki was like popped out of nowhere, like almost damn near almost, right? If you weren't paying attention to the industry, whereas with Cardi, she was a stripper, the girl next door, the girl with bad teeth, who all of a sudden became big. Everybody thought they could relate to that story.
Cardi B was popular in Black America before she got popular in
That's
white
right.
America.
Yeah.
But with Nicki Minaj, it all happened at once.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj
Because she had the same effect that Lil Wayne had on Drake had on her. Because there was the rumors that like is
She was fucking Lil Wayne.
Is she fucking Lil Wayne? Is she fucking Drake?
But she was like Gucci Man's imprint before that, right?
who?
Nicki Minaj.
Gucci Man, what?
Yeah,
This is
Gucci Man's
Gucci
imprint. She was on Brick Squad before that.
Yeah, she was because she's managed by Waka Flocka's mom.
At that time.
Okay,
There was like
yeah,
there was a
I'm
time.
just
Yeah.
finding this out. Yeah,
Yeah.
But that like
Go look it up. Go look it up. She has raps with them.
that's hard.
She has raps with them.
Yeah.
But like
That's dope.
regardless of the fact,
Yeah.
those what was it, the pink print mixtapes
Yes.
that came out?
Yes.
Those were nasty.
Yeah, they're really good.
Cause she would do freestyles with like Wayne and hold her own.
Yeah. Yo, those are the times, man. Those are the crazy times.
She was like,
We took it for granted,
she would
didn't
get
we?
on the song, bro. She would get on the song with like real spitters, and kill it. Like,
Yeah.
like when what was it, Monster?
Oh yeah, Master. She went nuts on
Jay-
guy.
2 Chainz.
No, it was Rick Ross, Jay, her, and that was it.
I think
She
it
has
was
a standout verse.
no. There was a couple. There was another one. It was when Kanye was doing those weekly.
Oh, and it was Kanye. It was Kanye in that track.
Yeah.
Kanye was track.
It was Kanye. Yeah.
So it was
And she
Kanye,
had
Jay-Z,
the best
Rick
verse.
Ross, and her.
She had the best
Yeah.
verse and the longest
That's a
verse.
classic
But
verse,
she
yeah.
killed it.
Yeah. I think that verse is gonna go down the best in all history, probably.
No, definitely.
One of the 100%.
One of the best.
For women, 100%.
Even men.
type of verse.
But Jay-Z's verse in that one was fire. If you're
There's a lot of
To
fire
be honest,
verses.
I don't even. I gotta go listen back to it. I remember Nicki's verse. I don't
no,
know.
you gotta listen to him. He's talking about how he has like
But that's
ice
the-
cold
that's the
veins in
thing
his.
or whatever. Like Nicki can.
That's how sick it was.
Nicki again. The Nicki will do song. Nicki will do song after song after song with like whoever, and you're almost anticipating Nicki's verse because you're like, this is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
It's like a Lil Wayne feature.
Yeah.
It's like up there, and that's hard to do over and over and over.
How many
and over again.
freestyles did Lil Wayne do though?
That's he was snapping at one.
He did like he was. He
2000s with those mixtapes, Hang Out
Yeah.
Your Wells,
yeah.
Just remember the I can't feel like
Yeah.
hey,
You're My
oh
Face,
my
like,
1 and 2.
Dedication.
Is it number 2? Is there number 2? I can't feel my face.
That shit was.
I don't even
nasty.
remember. To be, I just remember having that. I think it was the first one. It was the old
Saturday.
There's the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Joel Santana. Don't get me
Him and
started.
Joel Santana were
Crazy.
crazy.
Don't get me started on Joel. He's the most
crazy.
disappointing artist on earth. One of the most disappointing. Like he had everything. He had everything, and he just flopped. Speaking of flopping, artists that had everything. You've worked with a lot of artists in your past.
I'm not saying who flopped if you're about to ask.
Come on. Is there anybody? Is there any wasted?
I'm not gonna say who flopped.
You gonna watch them?
Yeah.
Okay. Who like Actually, no. Let me just hold on. I'm gonna edit the.
Okay.
Let me do that. I'm gonna do a quick edit. I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right. So let me do this thing. But you can't name
Who flopped?
like not flop, but like wasted potential. Okay, so can we say that in that phrase?
Wasted potential. I don't know. It's hard to say who would have done something if something would have happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's hard to say like if. Well, I'll
Yeah. Please hold that thought.
I'll hold it off.
By the way, that's the first time somebody walked off and peed in the middle of a podcast, but it's okay.
I don't know. Maybe he just. Yeah, that was odd. I was like, "Where's he going? You're not supposed to get up."
He's like, I was thinking to myself.
But other podcasts, like people do get up and go to the bathroom. But I feel like if there was like 13 people in here, then it wouldn't have been as like shocking. But because it's only us 3, it's like, you know.
So on New Year's Eve, we're gonna be doing a top 100 Toronto songs of all time.
Shit, Toronto hip hop.
Toronto hip hop.
That's gonna be crazy.
And we're gonna live stream it.
Drake's gonna have 60 of them shits. But like,
No,
I'm joking.
I love Drake, but he's not the end all. He's not the end all.
We're not. You have to be like, we're not giving more Drake more than 20.
No, I'm gonna say more than 5.
5.
I'm gonna put it down to 5.
You have got to stop. 5.
There's 100. There's close to 100 anthems that I could put on the list.
There's not 100 Toronto anthems. And if there are, 15 of them are Drake, not 5.
It's terrible. Maybe we can go. Maybe you and I can go back and forth on that eventually.
I'll bring my own list.
Yeah, that'd be cool. No, but here's the thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stream it and we're gonna play it so people could like, you know.
I'm not saying you should take the whole list. 60 was crazy. I shouldn't have said that. But
Yeah. Drake would be crazy, man.
Drake is gonna take. The top 5 have to be him.
And I'm
off
the record.
We have to have a conversation of what an anthem is.
So not an anthem, like the best tracks, like Toronto tracks.
But that's
Canadian tracks, hip hop tracks, top 100 Canadian hip hop tracks. We'll talk about that later.
stretch. No, I can't even.
And we're back.
Yeah, I see.
So tell me, artists that you felt like that could have been further.
Oh shit.
Like in general, or are we talking about Canadian?
Well, Jay Staff's here is a producer, and he's worked with a lot of people.
Artists that could have been further.
And he's working with a lot of guys who picked up the
I
mic.
don't want to say. Okay, can I say that it's not about? I don't want to say could have been further for this artist in like a negative.
That's hard to That's hard to quantify.
Well, I know
You're right.
Canadian legend that I think doesn't give enough record.
You know what's a better? If I can rephrase the question,
yeah.
Artists that I think could be way bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I start?
Sure.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Socrates.
Oh fuck yeah! See, that's why I have him on the show. That's why we have him on the show.
All
Tell these niggas how old you are, bro.
Yo, I'm 33, so I don't.
You're 33?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this nigga out here my age. This nigga out here our age. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
He knows his squad.
Out here, you go freaking out because he's 40. Yo, you out here looking 22.
You're 40, bro? No, I walked in. He's like, "You're 40." I'm like,
Niggas out here looking 22.
Cat's out the bag, guys. You know.
this guy's telling girls he's 26.
Nah.
Yo.
Here, I'm sorry. What telling you? I was at a liquor store the other day.
You got ID, eh?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Yo, I did all the time. I did all the time. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So yeah, I was there, and
It's the
I was buying the
But if I shave, I get ID.
and the cashier looked at me and she just started laughing, and she's like, "I'm gonna see ID." And then when she see my ID, she's like, "Holy shit!"
I get
And she
that all the time.
I'm like, "Oh my god, I get it all." When I get the lottery cards, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Funny story. One time I went to the movies with this girl, right? And she was taller than me. She was like 5'10". Bad as hell. Jamaican girl. And we get to the movies, and we're going to go see this rated R movie. And it was like, you have to be 18 plus, obviously. I'm like 33. They ask me for ID, and then they asked her if she was my guardian.
That's terrible, son.
Yeah.
I'm just
Kitty porn right there. Some kitty porn shit going on.
this guy.
She never talked to me ever again.
Oh, that's terrible.
Shit, that was wild.
That's
But I was
terrible.
like, but yeah, I get ID'd all the time.
Knew it tries.
I get ID'd at the yeah, I got ID'd. I haven't got ID'd at the movies in a while. That was crazy.
So I decided
The
to
liquor store all the time for sure.
2 summers ago. I decided to go with the porn star mustache,
Okay.
and I went out to the Queen Street, Queen Street West
Just
district.
the mustache.
Just the like imagine like a 5 o'clock shadow with the mustache, porn star.
Okay. Yeah.
I get ID.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, I get ID. I get ID. I on Queen Street West when I'm buying like a vape, cigarette vape.
No beard, just
No,
mustache.
just a mustache.
Oh, okay, jeez.
I mean, they do say that if you look, I think it's like they say if they look younger than 25 ID. So it's not even like an 18 or an 18 thing. They say if it's under, if you look under 25 or 26, they have to ID. So I get ID'd at the convenience store. I get ID'd at the movies. I get ID'd at the liquor store. I get ID'd later.
Do you drink pop?
At the club, huh?
You drink pop?
Not really.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just my genes. Because my dad's turning 70 in March, and if I brought him in here, you'd be like, no way,
He's running around and shit.
no
working
way. My dad,
Yeah.
if you saw my dad, you'd be like, what? Still has all his hair.
What does he do for a living?
He's the contractor.
I knew it.
Hey, okay.
I knew it. Those guys live forever.
Tries.
Those guys live forever. Those guys live forever.
Not go with. But yeah, man, huge inspiration for me, obviously, or being a business owner and shit. But yeah, man, he's just same thing with my mom. My mom's 65 in like a month, the end of December. The New Year's Eve is my mom's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And so she's turning 65, and if
That's
you
just
saw,
an
and if
African
you
thing,
saw
by
my
the way.
mom, you know what I mean? Like you would just be like, "What the fuck?"
The other day I saw a 70-year-old woman on IG just looking out here looking like she's 40s, 45.
People ask me, "What's your skincare routine?" I'm like, "Shower." I don't use lotion. Like I don't use none of that shit. I don't use lotion.
Oh, I use shea butter. I use shea butter.
Use low shade.
Yeah, I use shea butter.
I use lotion. Okay, that's a lie. I use lotion today. What am I talking about? I use lotion like out the shower and in the winter because
The air's like really dry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But in the summertime,
You go with
I
that?
don't really, not really.
Okay.
My feet get really dry, so I get
After I shave,
pedicures.
like I'll put lotion on my face so it doesn't look. I don't get the white.
Yeah.
But like people when I see people put like their arms and their legs and their chest, they like lotion.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Really?
That's
On
crazy.
Every day, all the time in the mirror. You know what I'm
As a
saying?
kid,
Yeah.
But hold on, you said Socrates is an artist that is overlooked.
Yeah.
And who else?
his beats are crazy.
Isn't it?
Socrates is
cool.
And he's a fucking cool, funny guy, by the way.
Yeah.
I have stories for days.
No, I bumped into him a couple times.
No, he's really nice guy.
He's such a cool guy.
Yeah,
Super
he's
nice.
really cool. And to be honest, I don't really have. He's at the top of my list right now. That's the focus, just because I know if we celebrate, and like obviously we should, like all the other legends of Toronto, but I feel like that's somebody who doesn't get brought up enough with them.
I think we're doing a good job of bringing his name up a lot because
Yeah.
like everybody I have in this podcast tell
Yeah.
me Socrates is
Oh,
on their list. Literally,
Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page. then.
literally Socrates is up there for them.
But to me, he's like one of the most unique artists.
He is.
Like
I
top
still
Toronto
haven't
artists,
seen
you
it.
mean?
Yeah,
Artists like that.
Like whenever we have like to ask them like a Canadian Mount Rushmore,
Socrates definitely.
Socrates is up there 3 times out of 5. Yeah, 3 times out of 5
He needs
For
to be.
rappers, for top 5 rappers
Top
ever.
4.
Top 4?
because Rushmore.
Okay, yeah, right, yeah, 4. Socks, yeah. I would put him up there.
Yeah. I haven't heard nobody. I haven't heard
You can
any
tell.
who sounds. Ramon, no,
he would have to be up there for sure.
Yeah.
But you can tell when he produces his beats.
He deserves to be up there as much as Cardinal.
Oh, absolutely. They're
agree, yeah.
part of the thing called the circle. You know what the circle is like.
Nah, you got this.
So it was like it's like a collective they had back in the 90s.
Oh, word.
Him, Cardi, Solitaire,
Choclair,
Choclair was in it.
Baby Blue Sound Crew.
No,
they were all.
Julie Black was in it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So they were the thing called the circle.
Crazy.
Basically, it was just it's like it was just like a collective they had together.
Yeah.
So
Black is like our Mary J. Blige.
basically, and she's so cool, dude.
She's so fucking. Cool.
She's so cool. And she's
I did a
absolutely
record with her,
gorgeous.
and I'm like, yo, like my mom is like a fan, and like I was like, she's like, oh, it's like I did a record with her. She sang the hook on one of my beats, and for a feature that she was doing for this other artist that I know well, YL, and it was like a gospel record, and she knocked it, bro. She's so good.
Yeah.
She's so talented.
She is, man. She's another artist.
Melanie Durant.
Yes, and Melanie Durant, another one.
Fiona, sorry.
Both Melanies are good.
Yeah,
Both
they're
Melanies.
mixed up, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, they sound totally different.
and they look totally different.
And look, they're like completely different. Yeah.
Melanie Durant is another one who I felt like
Yeah,
could have
she's
went further.
really good,
She could have went further. Her and her sultry voice.
Yeah,
Her
she's
nice,
really
like,
good.
yeah, it was great. Oh, how do you guys feel about the new AI stuff that you guys see online?
Yo, I've been meaning
AI
to have this
artists
conversation.
or like
bro.
So like the songs that are taken from, like
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I like it kind of.
think it's
I kind of like it.
What do you mean, like the AI artist?
So no. Imagine day and night in a doo-wop version.
They're like that.
Yeah, they're
okay,
like
that-
remaking songs.
That's pretty cool.
And it takes, you know what? It's not a bunch of prompts. You don't put a prompt in the AI and like say, it takes time. Each song probably takes about a week or two to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it's like you take one prompt from one AI tool and you take it to another one.
But what's the
and you take it
business?
to
I would like to know how the business end of that is, because if
clicks and likes on YouTube.
no, but I mean, like, if you're making another version of that song that already exists, does that get back to the artist at all?
That's it. That's a good.
It don't.
No, I don't think so.
What's your take on that then?
Because
I like it.
It would never get on a streaming platform. That's why they have to put it on YouTube and SoundCloud and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you can't do like the soul version of like Hate It or Love It by like
Some AI, yeah.
and then put it on Spotify and expect to get money from it. They're not going to allow. They're going to take that shit down. You mean?
I'm saying even for YouTube, like, how do you guys feel about it not getting back to the artist in some way somehow, even though that was a big part of the inspiration behind it?
So this is why they had. This is why the YouTube.
Well, it doesn't benefit the artist really.
Well, this is why they have
That's why
protests now.
it's
That's what the actors were protesting about this a couple
Yeah.
years ago. The actors in LA,
Yeah.
they were protesting about this because,
But using AI in films,
yeah. So like now the singers and the artists now have to have a protest in some form. They have to protest.
But the thing
for
with
the
that
rights.
is, like, the hardest thing about that, and I think they should, don't get me wrong, because I actually hate the idea of AI just in music at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting everybody on the same page, because you're going to have some guys who may make their workflow or something about what they do a bit easier, advocating for it.
Yep.
But then the people who are against it, I think they have justifiable reasons. And like that separation, if that separation is there and not everyone can get on the same page, it won't be taken seriously. So no change is going to be brought, you know?
Well, I mean, it takes time for these people to create the change.
Definitely, yeah.
So
I think there needs to be like some type of rules or laws
write a
around
couple
it.
beats using AI.
How
but,
do you
like-
use it? Like, how do you incorporate it though? Like,
It's just like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird, and it kind of ruins the because I can actually play. Like I've been playing the piano since
That
for
was my
like
next question.
you know I've been playing the piano for so long.
your parents pay for that and stuff like that.
Piano lessons when I was a kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. Because I mean, some people are self-taught, so you're right to ask. But I did Royal Conservatory of Music from like when I was like 7,
Amazing.
and then so I went up to grade 2 or 3, and then I stopped. Then I got fully into like the making beats and stuff like that when I was like 18, 19, 20, like in college and stuff like that. I did Battle of the Beat Makers and stuff like that, and that's where I met like
okay.
that's where I met like Wanda and T Minus.
Yeah.
And, that's where I met. So that's where I basically met. I met Drake there because he was performing, you know, and yeah, I don't know. I just because I play instruments, it takes away the
soul.
the feel. Yeah, it
just
takes
lost
away like the analog feeling of playing instruments like manually, if you want to call it that, analogly, if that's a word. I guess it was like a cool experience or whatever the case may be. But then I'm like, this could get dangerous or whatever, because then it's like anybody can do this.
Yep.
Like anybody can make a super, super complicated or what they would deem a complicated musical composition.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know. It's just, it takes away the work that you would have to put in to learn
But-
how to do something. It's like coding. Like
Yeah.
it takes away the job away from people that put in the work to learn how to code.
Yeah.
Because now you can just code using it.
oh, well, my thing,
Yeah.
like, I like to follow up the question with: do you think music's becoming like too accessible in
Yes.
terms of like, making it like
Yes.
for dummies? If you get what I'm saying, not to
I agree to that because in the 90s,
It's not the software fault though. It's the internet fault because the internet made everything accessible.
Yeah.
It made everybody accessible too.
Yeah.
So it's a given.
No, but but when it comes to AI though, now like you're pretty much able to do anything if you get what I'm saying with no type of experience behind it. So you being a producer, especially somebody so experienced as yourself and like skilled as yourself, now it just completely takes away all of that, and you don't have to go through that years of training in piano lessons or guitar lessons or whatever, and just anybody off the street could just enter in a prompt or something and then just make a, like you said.
Yeah, but it's not as easy as just emptying a prompt.
I get it's not as easy, but it still makes it easier.
But that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Now you're not like, it's like you're taking away from the art form when you say, okay, now I don't have to learn how to play instruments. I just have to learn how to program this thing. And then that's where it takes away from.
Yeah, but I say that to say, like, on a bigger scale, doesn't that take away, like, the respect from the craft?
Yeah, so I agree with you. So I have a theory.
Yeah.
That in the next 15 years.
Yeah.
That analog stuff will be worth a lot more money. So, for example,
you think so?
Everything, yeah.
So like
manual cars.
So that manual cars is worth
music.
So it's that too, but like also, I'm gonna make an analogy
like
to
cassettes, records.
That too.
Track tapes.
Oh, so you think it's gonna cycle back?
So no, not just that. People are gonna be paying extra money, but it's gonna be considered like you are a
20 years. Like in 20 years, for example, everyone's probably gonna have electric cars, right?
Yeah.
Gas powered cars will still exist.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be expensive as fuck.
Because they're gonna be collectibles.
Because they're gonna be like
collectibles, and nobody's gonna have a gas station on it.
They have a gas station.
There's not gonna be a gas station in every corner anymore.
Exactly.
Probably not. Yeah, more than likely not, right?
But my another analogy is, you know how they're cooking in restaurants with robots now.
Yeah.
Soon, having a sous chef cook for you is like worth 10 G's.
So it's gonna privatize everything you're saying.
Yeah, probably absolutely.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first time I heard that.
Even barbers like barbers right now are making a lot of money because it's people are cutting their own hairs, right?
Exactly.
But if you go to a barber, it's status and you're getting that fee. Yeah, it's a human being. You know, that's where it is going to be. I think that's when it's going to turn.
I mean, even going to a barbershop is an experience.
Is that too?
Yeah.
And so that's why I think about music. So like in the future, people are going to be snobby. Like, is this AI?
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to AI. I want to hear him a real person.
You go on Twitter for 5 minutes, and there's so many videos that are clearly AI.
Yeah.
And then there's some that are AI, and you can't tell.
That's the thing.
That's
it's getting kind of scary. It's almost kind of scary. I saw a couple of videos out there recently.
There are 100% going to be feature-length films one day that are going to be like, this was completely created by AI by one guy.
Trust.
And it took him 3 years to do it, to do all the prompts and the editing and the sound and everything, and to get the story.
I think it'll be a team, and not one guy. It'll be a team.
Maybe
they'll have.
There's gonna be a shitty one that'll be like one guy.
Yeah.
But then there's gonna be, and then they're gonna be like, oh, okay, but if I had help.
Yeah, Avatar.
They're just gonna optimize it,
and then he'll get like 30 people to help him, and then it'll be like, oh my god, this movie's amazing. The storyline. Who wrote this AI? Who filmed it? AI.
I think the ball is already rolling on progression, and I think it's just gonna like eventually give it a couple decades, and I think it's gonna be like one guy doing it all at some point. To be honest,
yeah,
with you.
Scary. That's scary as fuck.
I think you're right in the sense that but actual art, like real art, someone actually playing piano, someone actually drawing a painting.
That is gonna,
like, I can go online and print a picture of the Mona Lisa and put it on my wall, and it ain't worth fucking 10 cents.
Yeah.
But the actual drawing of the Mona Lisa is probably worth whatever, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, how are you going to be able to tell? I think the live performances in music, I think that's what's
concerts.
Concerts.
I think that's
like kids now today. Kids today, they're not interested in playing anything. So like in the future,
how did AI artists go on tour?
Yeah, that's another story.
Hologram. Remember the Michael Jackson story?
But that's not the.
No, that's what I'm saying. Live performances by real artists who make real music. I think that's where it's going.
People are luxury. It's going to be a novelty item, a luxury item. Yeah. People are going to pay extra for the real thing, really singing with a real mic.
I think it's going to be us. I think it's going to be us in 20 years. We're going to be paying for that. 30 years. People are going to be like us in 30 years from now.
Beyonce is going to be 30 get a seat.
Yeah, but she's going to be still thrusting and shit like that. 70.
I feel like they're going to be like, whoever got it out. I mean, I'm going to this. I like. It's like, you can go. Yeah, you can go to the holograph Beyonce concert for $60.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to the real deal.
But that's another lane for income though now because now she can.
And it's Beyonce on stage in 50 cities every night at the same time.
Yeah,
and
it's not Beyonce. It's not Beyonce.
But it's like, we're getting the real Beyonce.
But not just any Beyonce. We're gonna get Beyonce from 2005.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know that kind of Beyonce. Not.
You can get her
any Beyonce
eras kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kanye. Imagine Kanye in all those different eras.
Speaking of
That'd be
Kanye, man,
crazy.
damn, Kanye.
You know who I think would have been really, really big as a back to your
Please, that'd be good. Yeah.
Biz Loke.
You know, I met Biz Loke once, eh?
Only because I met him before we went to the club once.
Yeah.
And
he's I hate to say, but he's a sweetheart.
I wouldn't say he's a sweetheart.
He's a nice guy.
He's fucking really cool.
He's a nice fucking guy.
Really fucking cool person.
From the outside,
He's interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
And like, I think he could like, I think if I got him in a studio and I like made him do the kind of records that I thought that people could like connect to, that he would fucking explode. I think he'd be enormous.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of artists that I feel that way with, but like him specifically, I saw a video on TikTok with him like 3 days ago. And I just like, every single time I see his name online or whatever, I'm like, damn.
Shuddering.
He's like, because I think I don't know if he's locked up right now or not.
I think he's out in a couple of months.
Is he?
Yeah, in a couple of months. He's out home in a couple of months.
But like,
But it's been forever.
Huh?
It's been forever. I remember
a minute. Yeah,
I saw him.
I remember when he just got out in like, I think it was like 2018 and 19, something like that. I don't know. I remember being with me.
He's off parole at the time. Yeah.
And we were on the rooftop at Laval, and then we left and went to the club, and it was so much.
Caravana?
No, it wasn't Caravana. It was like just the summertime.
I met him in Caravana. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Oh, word. Okay.
And my experience is he's a fucking dope ass guy, like fucking cool as hell, and he's eccentric and he's funny as hell. And I just thought he was. I'm like, nah, man. He's got to like. I'm like, if I get this guy on some fucking like some girl shit, like some fucking like just serenading, like not serenading,
DMX
like,
stuff. Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hood,
Yeah.
like hood as fuck.
Yeah.
But just on some like,
Baby.
like on some real fucking like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I could be.
He would have killed it. He would
100%, he would have killed it.
Does he have any tracks like that currently or no?
No,
I feel that way about Watch too.
Oh.
Oh, where?
I feel that way about.
All right.
Okay.
But the only reason I don't know. I just think like
I'm teasing.
I had dinner with her once or whatever. It was like me and her girls and shit like that, and one of my homies. We went out, and we have food and shit like that. And I proposed. This is like 2018, and I proposed the idea of me writing for her. I was like, yo, like let me write some songs for you and shit like that, because she's got like.
She wasn't serious at the time.
No,
Okay.
and she was really young. I think she was like 19 or something like that.
Now,
18?
for the third, she would have taken it.
Now I know her manager and we're in talks and all that kind of shit. But like, I even said, I'm like, no, like if I get in the studio with her or whatever, like I want to like, I'm gonna make the beat, I want to write the records, I want to write it and do it so that it's like, there's I guess like a formula that I guess it's hard to say what I would do in like on a podcast, but
I know somebody. Well,
there's just a way that I don't know. I just look at it. I look at artists or whatever, and I'm like, it's like I can see where they're trying to go, and it's like right there, and it's just she's right there. So the writing is just
shout out Chroma, shout out all those guys. I think you should really tap in with like other like. To be honest, I don't mean to self promote or whatever. Tap into your Marshall, because there's a lot of artists out here that could really like take that opportunity and go to the moon with it. You know what I mean? They might not have that much attention on them right now, but I feel like it's really.
Well, I was saying you would know.
No, I definitely hear you. No, I definitely hear you on that.
There's definitely a lot of artists that are out there. My brother does music as well. He was nominated for a Juno Jar. You should bring him on here, actually.
Your brother? Like,
yeah, my twin brother. Yeah.
So like,
sick.
Just in terms of that, like.
There's two y'all?
Yeah.
There's two y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot of us. But
so he produces as well and all that stuff?
Yeah, so he produces and writes all his own stuff.
Yeah.
What does he go by?
Jive, Jhyve. Jive. This is Jive. Yeah, so he's my twin bro. And we took piano lessons together when we were kids, obviously. And then he stopped and went to play guitar. I kept with the piano. 17, 18, I got into like, well, no, not even 17, 18, probably like 14, I started making beats.
Yeah.
And then just practiced, got making beats, got better equipment, bought a keyboard, started getting sounds off Napster and all that kind of shit, LimeWire.
No reason.
And then and then he was in university, he did like a talent show, something like that. He was doing music. When he got back from university, he was like, he had like it was like a development deal or something like that he had with Sony or something like that. But then in 2018, he got nominated for a Juno R&B Song of the Year.
Amazing.
And
with who?
With what do you mean?
Wait, who do you, it was on his own?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? That's hard.
Can you sing
So
it?
yeah.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs the visibility because he's talented as
I gotta
talented
look
as
this up.
fuck.
What's an artist's name?
Jive? Jhyve. So Jive, but Jhyve. VE.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's sick. He's got a lot of videos out.
Check
And he's
him out,
like,
yeah.
if you look him up, you'll find him. He's all over Spotify and all the streaming platforms and shit.
Yeah.
Super, super talented. But again, it's like it's one of those things where it's like, he's just like there's a lot of artists where they just kind of need the visibility.
Yeah.
And obviously it would be better if they had the visibility and stuff.
But personally,
What's up?
I'm gonna talk shit. I don't think Chromaz has it at all. Chromaz has a nice body, big ass tits. She's a
I think so.
sexy ass Latina. But she doesn't have it at all. She has no. She sounds so terrible singing.
It's the record that I think that it's the songs that I think.
What was the last one she did, man? Where there's like some monotone voice.
I'm not familiar with her. Just like God, but like
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
She has a monotone voice. It's crazy.
because I make music, I can see it and be like, I know what she's trying to do, but she just needs like a guide.
She's trying. You know what she's trying to do? I personally think she's trying to copy the NYC Latina scene, where they all. I don't know if you notice. I don't know if there's a couple. I'll show you after this. But there's like a couple girls who sing and rap in like a in like a weird tone. It's like a moaning on almost like a moaning kind of
you're
thing.
saying there's like a niche audience for that.
There's a niche audience for that.
Okay.
I think that's what she's trying to do. Where like it's like a moaning kind of singing.
Well, yo, if it's working, it's working. You know, I think Chromas is definitely a genius at getting attention. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think whenever you find an artist that's like that, it's a real opportunity. You know what I mean? I don't want to say a better option or anything like that, but there are different options throughout the city that
There's a way to do
what I
it.
mean?
100%. There's a way to do it where it's like it's so hard to fucking put in words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a way to, it's like when you watch someone's music video and you're like, I know what they were trying to do. But no, it's just like if I was there.
I feel
The lighting, the fucking whatever. I wouldn't have put this here. I would have done a different treatment. I would have done whatever,
definitely.
different outfits.
I think that's what I feel about Casper and K Money.
You hear that shit?
Do you hear that track?
From last night, yeah.
Oh my
that was
God,
fire.
that track
That's
is
gonna be yeah. That fire's track.
In the video section.
Yo, shout out.
I don't even know the name of the track, but I love his verse. His
100 Band Plan, I think his name is 100 Band Plan. Shout out to him too.
Yeah.
He was on the track. Yo, they killed.
He killed. That's why I'm conflicted. I like it. But I don't like the serial killer music. You know what I mean?
I got it. Yeah, I got it. That's something because when I did the Omar show, what I do is a submission process, and I was getting a couple of those as well, where they're talking about, and I had to keep it real with them because a lot of them are talented. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's like the stuff you're talking about, I can't get behind that. You know what I mean?
Oh, good. You tell these people?
Yeah, I had to go back and forth with a couple of them. Not to say they got mad because a lot of them are understanding about it, but it's just like, dog, I can't push this. Like I'm trying to put artists on a platform, give them exposure, but like it's stuff I got to be able to stand behind.
100%. I commend you for that.
And another issue that comes up with like working with certain artists is that because if you work with someone now,
You can't work with
that
other
has
people.
street problems with them, think that you guys are buddy.
You can't work with
Like
that.
I worked with an artist,
Yeah.
and then I run into their ops, and I'm like, yo, we should do a song, and they're like, yo, fuck you, nigga, and I'm like,
That's the producers too.
yeah, happens to everybody.
Oh,
like,
I didn't even think about it like that.
that's
Yeah.
probably happened to you guys. You probably put an artist on your platform.
No, not yet. That hasn't happened to us.
happened to
No,
you.
not yet.
It's happened. It's got to happen to Friday.
Happens to Friday all the time.
100%.
Friday something happens all
He said,
the
"Oh, you're
time.
giving my ops like opportunity."
Yeah.
So,
But here's the thing. I don't let
so
those kind of guys on my podcast at all, period.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like you see how that side of the fence, I'd like to say, is like they're so limited on what they could do with that music. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I want to tell you to make a song about something else, but if that's your
That's what I wanted to do with Biz.
you know?
That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was talking about with Biz, because a lot of his music is that
music.
aggression, that kind of music or whatever.
yeah.
But I'm like, yo, bro, like, can we do a record
But Toronto's general.
where it's like so not what people are expecting or whatever, and then just go for that like you're like, think of it like, oh, I'm trying to fill concert seats, as opposed to like I'm just trying to get respect from my block.
When I'm talking about,
right.
You know what I mean?
Toronto hip hop though, not R&B, but Toronto hip hop particularly, we're getting known for that on a world scale now. So it's like the people even coming up in the scene, they're gonna see that, okay, this works, let me do that. You know what I mean? And they're just, even if they're not from that, like, they'll start talking about it more and all that. Like, I've seen this, and it's like, with what I'm doing and what the people that I collaborate with, I'd like to kind of change that. You could always have that lane too. I don't want to take that lane away. If there's opportunity there for somebody and it has the chance to change somebody's life, cool. But I also want to
experiment.
The other artists in the city who don't necessarily focus on that type of topic matter, give them an opportunity too, because there's a lot of them out here who are making amazing, like, beautiful music. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my take on that. So,
yeah. No, I totally understand where you're coming from. I think there's artists that I see all the time, and I'm like, there's so many artists that I listen to, and they're doing, like, I don't want to call it cookie cutter, but, like, they're doing, like, the cookie cutter Toronto trap.
Exactly, yeah.
Like then it's like
rapping in the R&B.
I call it the nav sound. You know the nav sound?
Yeah.
It's like very much like that.
Yeah.
It's like a mix of nav and pressa and
but it's like super gangsta, like
and it's high pitched voices.
And I fuck with it. I like it a lot. But then I'm just like, okay, like, let's, like, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna come out with another video, and it's like the same
thing,
same content,
same video,
almost
same concept, same girls in the last video in this video.
I hear you.
It's like the same thing, and it's like, I feel like they're trying to throw shit at the wall until it sticks.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, if you're trying to be like I guess a commercial, like you look like Tory Lanez, great example of, no, I'm just gonna make good music. Like, I'm gonna go do.
No, that's an amazing example, yeah.
I'm gonna go do ballads. I'm gonna go do it. He did an '80s R&B album.
Yeah,
that shit was sick.
Crazy.
He did a fucking, like, he's just like, and then he's like, all right, but I could do dancehall too, and then I could do a song with Meek Mill, and then I could go write a song for this person and go do a record with this person. Like, you know, he wrote a hook for.
Speaking of Tory Lanez, I gotta ask you,
what's up?
Did he shoot Meg the Stallion?
I don't know.
You weren't there, you know what I mean? But
I don't know. It's all conjecture, you know.
Pause it out.
As a fellow Brampton fan,
trust.
I hope not.
Yeah.
No, that's shitty. But
we hope you learn the truth.
But it's yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just I find it weird that it was like Tory, Megan's friend, the driver, in the middle of a fucking neighborhood, and no one
seen anything.
And like, everyone's like, oh yeah, like, I didn't see the gun. It was just so, like, the trial was just so
weird,
all over the fucking place or whatever, that, like, and then just like conflicting stories, and it's like I saw the gun, but then I don't know who had the gun. Yeah. But then I heard the shots, but I don't know who was shooting. It's like, if someone has a gun, I'm looking to see if they shoot me.
But, like,
right?
Okay,
just,
so say
it was just all over the place.
Yeah.
It just seemed to.
But say if you're in, like, I want to know this first. I want to set this base standard, because I'm not from the streets. You know what I mean? If Tory saw who had the gun and he said, like, okay, it wasn't me, is that considered snitching?
So I think Tory is a victim of keeping it real.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Maybe.
It's like, I don't think he did it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'd say free Tory all day, but
maybe.
It's just like, it's such a confusing situation just because there's so much silence.
Like, even if he was, I guess, what was he even charged with? Was he was charged with?
He was convicted of discharging a firearm.
Okay, so
and unlawfully.
But, like, did they ever find out whose gun it was?
So they said it was his.
Okay, so that's another charge.
I thought it was like the security guards or something like that.
But it was not registered. It was carrying an unlawfully registered firearm.
Oh, okay. So that's where they got him on it. Yeah.
Because it wasn't Megan's gun, I don't think.
No, it wasn't her.
Right? So it wasn't her friend's gun. So it's like, you got caught with a firearm, an unregistered firearm that went off and hurt somebody potentially. It's like, they got to send someone to jail.
Yep.
Or
gotta send somebody.
Not for 10 years, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
but that was his second time. He got caught with a firearm before that. That was
you're right.
Time.
You're right. He beat a charge. He ate a charge.
No, he wasn't. He didn't beat it. I think I don't know if he beat it, but I'm not really sure. We could look that up, I guess. But like, he definitely got caught with a fire. That was the second time getting caught with a gun in California with an unregistered firearm. You're gonna go do 5. You're gonna go sit down for at least 5, 10.
I think in California it's kind of lax. I think you probably get on too if you're a good lawyer, especially like the money that he had.
But then also like you have to think the DA is like, oh, this is gonna make me look good in the news if I convict Tory Lanez.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Right. So there's that too,
Yeah.
and then you also have to look at like. Right, so there's the popularity of it or whatever, the clout from it that I guess they could get whatever for the department. So there's that, and then there's also the fact that he was caught with a firearm, probably his firearm or whatever, or his security whatever, and a woman got shot. And you have to look at the optics of a woman getting shot or a woman getting hurt, whatever it is.
It's just a terrible situation.
It's just a horrible situation.
Yeah.
You can't have that. And then a judge sit there and be like, oh yeah, like in California. And then a judge sit there and be like, oh yeah, we're not going to put anyone in jail for that.
Yeah.
They're going to put someone in jail.
I know.
It was the bodyguard, and they're not going to put, it's like they had to be Tory.
Yeah. Sucks.
They had to give him something.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Amar, what's in it for you next year?
I'm thinking of doing a season 2 to the Amar show. I'm winding down. These are the last couple episodes of season 1.
You have it pre-recorded and stuff?
Yeah, so I have them pre-recorded and all that. So I'm just getting through the whole batch.
Yeah.
And then, so next year it's just, to be honest, I'm trying to find, while I'm doing this, I'm trying to find a good circle of artists where it's like, all right, cool. Like, you got a good sound. I believe in you and all that stuff. And then just work consistently with them just to help them, because I like the motto of like, let's get you to where you need to be to clear up space so the next group can come in, get them to where they need to be.
Do you charge them?
For the Omar show, no. So submissions, it's something I'm doing for the scene because I really do feel like the Toronto scene needs to be built.
Amazing.
Like
you know that guy who does the rap. You know the people who rap in front of the judge and shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's so dope.
So he charges them $800.
Yeah, I've seen that too. To be honest, I was an artist, and I just remember like kind of looking around and like there's not much opportunities for people in my position. So now that I'm in that position, I want to kind of pay it forward, you know?
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
No worries, man. I just
like behalf of all the artists. Well, I'm not an artist, but on behalf of all the creators in Toronto. Thank you, man.
I appreciate that, man. So
that's really moving of you, man.
But yeah, I'm just trying, me along with like Toronto rap stars and all my other collaborators, we're just trying to really build up the scene in a way where something like we be proud of, you know, and like leave it so it's like an actual system where people can come through, almost like a circuit. That once you come out, you can go here, you can go
and
there,
then you come on the Study Mom podcast after.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We can do a whole big circuit.
Yo, trust. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm trying to build to make it like at the very least like something fun for these artists to go through, and it can build their careers.
That'd
as
be
well.
cool, man. That'd be cool. Well, what we got next for the next year?
The next year is to be honest, most of the stuff that I'm doing now has nothing to do with music. I got into fintech and like creating like day trading algorithms and stuff like that during COVID. It really has nothing to do with music. But I got really into crypto like during COVID, like 5-6 years ago.
So you asking AI what to put your money into?
No, I used AI to create tools that allow me to trade the market at certain times of the day when there's a lot of volatility, and I make money doing that. So
is it Forex or is it actual stocks?
You could use it for anything. So it works for Forex, it works for futures, it works for stocks, it works for crypto, it works for everything. So so I created a platform. I have a group where I trade and people that I'm trying to work with. I'm basically trying to create a trading floor. So I'm trying to like have people where they come and I teach them how to day trade in the mornings from 9:30 to 12. And eventually get funding at some point next year and make a shit ton of money and then take all that money and go do music.
Hey,
that's so.
Talk.
That is what.
Yeah. It's like I have all the connections. I know everybody. It's just like it's a lot easier to get things done when you have millions.
That's the thing. That's the thing. People need to understand. People need to understand that like being content creators, being artists, being producers in Toronto.
Yeah.
Also, side note. I was a record producer for full time for a long time, like 15 years, from like 2010 until basically like at least 10 years. From 2000 until 2000, basically COVID, I was producer. That's all I did. I had a couple side businesses, stuff like that or whatever. I had like an Instagram business and like all this other stuff. But like my bread and butter and what everybody knew me for was making beats, selling beats on Twitter especially, right? And like before Instagram, before all that shit. And one of my goals and what I feel like a lot of people's goals or a lot of producers' goals was to be a full-time music producer. I want to make, if I can make like 100K a year selling beats, that's the fucking shit. And then I got it and then I did it. And then I found myself working with artists that I didn't want to work with because I had to pay bills.
Oh, okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I definitely.
So it kind of, it's like almost like, it's like God gave me what I wanted. And then I got there, and then I'm like,
it's like,
oh, this is like 100% that, and I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable, right? I'm like, because now I'm like, oh, I got a car payment, and I got this to pay for,
I know you mean.
And this is stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, like now I'm doing songs that I don't even want to do, and I'm giving away beats that are good to artists that I don't want to give them to, because they have a budget, and I need the money, and I got this to pay and that to pay, and I'm an adult. I'm like 30 years old at the time and shit like that, right? So I'm like, fuck, like I gotta pay for shit. You know? So then when COVID hit, that's when I got into day trading, and I made a bunch of money off, because I remember Bitcoin went crazy during COVID. Right? So I made a bunch of money off crypto in COVID, and then I'm like, oh shit. I had a lot of capital, the top of 2021, and I'm like, yo, if I could figure out a way to get like half decent returns on this money that I have that I made off all this crypto, then I could just work with the artists that I want to work with.
Exactly.
And then I don't have to have a job. So I could just, right? And then if I can grow that even more, I can start a label, I can sign artists, and I can use the relationships and the connections that I've had over the last 15, 20 years to give people opportunities that they would never be able to get on their own, because one, they don't have the capital, and two, they don't have the relationships. You know, because like all of the producers in the city, I know, like Murder Beats, 40, Boy Wonder, T Minus, all the majority of the big producers in the city, like I have at least some sort of relationship with them. If I need to get into contact with other artists or management or whatever case may be, if I have the bread, I can do it.
Exactly.
And then management, all that other kind of stuff, the advertising, I know how to do all that shit. The digital advertising that's all just social media mostly. So, it's like, so to get records with certain artists in the city is like a text message away. And if I have the money to do it, it's like, and the record's hot and the beat's fire.
Why not? You know,
why the fuck wouldn't they do it? So now I'm like, okay, I want to do music basically the way they want to do it. I want to get artists, you know, and if they have a record and the record's insane, I could be like, oh shit, let me go get a video, let me and a proper video with a real budget, with a real, like, you know what I mean? And it's not like we're not cutting corners or whatever the case may be, or we're not like shooting it in ice condos because we don't have any money. Like, you know, we're like, let's do it. Like, let's do this.
Ice condos, crazy.
It's true though.
I've never been there. By the way.
That's what Jay-Z did. Let's get rich first, then let's go do the music shit. Because that's, I mean, he was his drug dealer, but I'm not selling drugs. But you know, you understand what I'm saying? He went and got the paper.
Yes, it's how the business
essentially drug money
to get that freedom. Yeah,
it's like, let's go get some millions and shit like that, and then use the millions to go do, because that's what, like, because that's a record deal's mostly alone anyway.
It is,
That is true. Artists don't know that.
With shit interest.
I think,
especially
the
with 60 deals.
They don't take it in. I think they don't really sit.
I know, because when you get that $500,000 check, it's like,
exactly.
I'm hungry.
And you're supposed to be made to flip into your career
right now. And then you're hot and you're doing shows. So you're like, oh, this money's gonna last me.
$500,000's not up.
And it's supposed. I think they forget the point that you're supposed to take that money and roll it over into something bigger. You know what I mean? So.
That's what I'm on right now. I'm still making beats. I send out packs every week, bro. Everyone asks me for beats all the time. Everywhere I go, it's never gonna stop. I go to any fucking party, club, whatever case may be, whatever. It's like, yo, staff, she's still making beats. I'm like, yeah. Yo, here's my email. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, see.
And they send a pack, and it happens. Oh, it's better. It'll happen for the rest of my life. I understand that. And it's kind of like what you were talking about earlier, where there's a lot of artists that I know that have that I think could go all the way, but they don't have the music and they don't have the capital. And I'm going to solve both of those problems.
Yeah, I rate that
next year.
Amar, any messages for your fans?
Watch the Amar show. We got a bunch of up and coming Toronto artists that are amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to think I'm showing another side to the city in terms of musically. So
Sick.
tap in. And yeah, man, it's your boy Omar, the Omar Show, aka Omar with D. You know what it is.
Let's go. Anything you want to say to your fans real quick?
My
Or-
fans,
or the
crazy.
people, or the people.
My fans as well.
You got fans. Come on.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm bad at taking compliments. Thanks for that. What do I say to my fans? Yeah, I don't know. I guess follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything's mostly the same. Yeah, and all the young producers, I guess, out there, take those drum lessons and those piano lessons.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Help me like a motherfucker. I'm not like if you're trying to do something, obviously I hate to sound cliche, but believe in yourself, all that shit. If I was not the most academically, popular kid, like, what I'm saying, I didn't do crazy good at school and stuff like that or whatever. I just had an obsession with music and stuff like that, and I got lucky and it turned out to be good. So take advantage of good opportunities, treat people good, show up on time.
That's what's up.
All that stuff, respect people, all that shit.
Catch us here on the Setting On podcast live on New Year's Eve. We're going to be doing maybe 100, top 50 Canadian songs on anthems. And it's going to be streaming live on Twitch. You guys can pull up if you guys want, have a drink. We're gonna have catering as well.
All right.
So it's gonna be a cool thing. It's gonna be a vibe.
All right.
True.
Sick.
And this is a Black Mob having conversations with people you can't talk to and saying things you can't say. And we out, baby. Peace.
All right, easy.
A couple of emotions. Yeah. Food creates emotion because when you're hungry, you want the food that you want. Friends create an emotion because when you go and you hang out with your friends and you go and have a good time with your friends. And especially if they're your old friends, so they have history on you for time. But music, why do you think all these older people sit there and still listen to 70s classic rock? Because they remember where they were on that moment when that song was playing. And they remember, because I remember the first time I ever heard Who Shot Ya from Biggie Smalls. Cheers.
Yeah, I love that track.
Yo, is that audio fucking good on that? We'll fucking wing it. We're gonna wing it.